Hi guys, I haven't filmed in, maybe over a month because everybody was sick, everything was crazy. I feel like the past 3 months have just been so much, and I have been plowing through my bachelor's like there's no tomorrow. Anyways, today I'm doing something different. Normally when I do these videos about MLMs and I'm like, I'm showing, but they're usually blurred out, the person who I'm talking about. Today, I'm not going to be blurring them because now they are their own CEO of their own MLM. So why would I blur them out? I don't think that corporate staff members who are completely and fully aware of the unethical aspects of their MLM, I don't think they really need to be blurred because I see them as like the most public facing as a public facing person in MLM can get. Like they are clearly very proud of what they're doing, and I just don't think they need to be blurred out. So I have talked about her in the past. Her name is Toni Van Schoik, and I've talked about her and her husband because they were the first reps of Monat and they got fired. It was a whole thing. I have several videos that I can link throughout this one if you want to go check out the tea and what all happened with that. It was very messy. They've got a lot to say. They went from amare right after Monat, and obviously that was the next best thing, but we all know that time in MLM doesn't tend to last. Now, they were in Monat for a long time, but after they jump from one MLM to the other, I feel like the trend is not that they stick with it for years and years and years, like no more than two, okay? But she went from being in amare for, what was that, maybe a year, and now she's created her own MLM, which of course I'll be doing a shallow dive on that. Of course I will. Fermented hair care in your wildest dreams. Okay, let's take a video. She's going to talk to us about some updates, life stuff. And she titled this reel, Saddle Up. Let's see what this is all about because I did skip through it to see if it was going to be something. And I think it's going to be something, and I don't think it's going to be good.
This is Toni Van Schoik, your agent for change and changing the landscape of many things. As many of you know me, you know that I have been very outspoken about a lot of things in my life, from holistics to parasites to water fast to having really good clean products.
A water fast. Oh, I'm not big into fasting. I know there's conflicting views on fasting. Some people think it's really great. Some people are like, that's literally starving your body, but there are benefits. Then it's like, what do you do? I Fasting for me seems like real dangerous territory. I feel like it could get real bad real fast.
And all of that kind of stuff. But I just want to say this. And, you know, you can't share links on Instagram because they won't allow you to do anything with them. I want you to go to my Facebook from 2 days ago. And when I was talking about this particular subject, I was made aware by another amazing person in our industry. The gentleman's name is Roger Barnett, and he is the director of the Worldwide Federation of Direct Sales. Now, I personally have never heard of him before, so I had to do some digging on him and everything like this. But I just want to say, you guys, this industry is far from dead. I know that there has.
Well, you only have to say that if there's some talk about it being dead. And why are people saying that? Maybe since January of this year, MLMs, one after the other, are going affiliate only. Maybe that's where that rumor came from, because network marketing is far from dead. Far from, because there's so many. I think we're going to be seeing a lot more. If we're lucky, we're going to be seeing a lot more wither away and die this year. And not that I'm happy about people potentially losing their only source of income. Like I'm not excited about that. My hope is that these people start seeing the trend as well. Like these people who do rely on MLM for their money. I do hope that they line something else that's more reliable and more ethical. I hope they line that up for themselves. I think that would be great.
There's been a lot of transition with things going on, with companies going direct to affiliate, with companies closing their doors, displacing their field, which Y'all, in this industry of network marketing, MLM, or direct sales, I'm calling it new generational marketing because it has to change.
There's a new name. Imagine, I don't drink anymore, but imagine if I was playing a drinking game with all of these MLM videos that I've gone over the years, and we drink every time they come up with a new term to call MLM.
I've said this time and time again. It's like our healthcare system. It's like our government, everything. And again, I'm not trying to make this a politicized, conversation. You definitely can go watch my other stuff for that because I am very vocal about this, but also vocal for something that I love so much that can help so many people that I am that agent for change. We are that agent for change. And if you want to hear how we're
Yeah, maybe in your own super special, super unique way. But really, you're trying to change something that is systematically, like if you read Ponzinomics, I say that my bookshelf isn't over there. My bookshelf is right there and right there. But if you read Ponzinomics, you can see how this all started from this same business model. They are all essentially the same. They just make minor tweaks and changes so that they can consider themselves to be so special, so unique, and not like the rest. When really fundamentally they are all the same. And you're not making the big change you think you are. You went from a rep in an MLM to being completely disgraced by the company, and now you're going and being just like them. You're just like them now. You are a CEO of an MLM. In my book, that's the same trash ass category. That's something to be proud of. Because who's gonna be buying fermented hair care? Do you think men give a about this type of marketing scheme? Not really. They're not going to Walmart. They're typically, I feel like, not at Target the same way. Us ladies might be, not lately, but they're not going to see, ooh, fermented hair care and pick that shit up at the store. They're not scrolling on Amazon. Where the come and buy their stuff. I don't think they're falling for the same marketing schemes that us women folk are. And personally, do I want fermented anything in my hair care? No, that doesn't sound like a fun and fresh time. I want fragrance free. That's my strive.
combining great, clean, quality products, okay, fermented products, they will rate less than a 1 on the EWG because we don't have any crap in them. That's the first thing. The second thing is you have
If they don't have any crap in them, and I think that is subjective, probably a subjective term, right? Because she came from Monat, so how much can we trust that? Does that mean it's not shelf stable? Like, because you have to put ingredients in there so it doesn't rot away in your shower with the humidity and the heat. So, do people need to keep this hair care in the fridge because it's fermented and we don't want it to explode when they open it?
to have automation. Our business partners will have automation in text messaging, email campaigns, social media calendars. So it takes all of the guesswork, and you guys
Are they going to have to pay for that? Because they shouldn't have to pay for that. They shouldn't have to pay for anything. Making money off of their downlink, not that I think MLMs should be a thing, but they are. So if we're creating change from the inside out, their website should be free. The product they get, at least in the beginning, should be free. And the whatever automation service system you have set up, that should also be free. Free aggressive training and free media training, because Lord knows these people need it.
trying to figure it out on your own. And then on top of that, we're doing all the advertising and lead generation to help you build your partnerships, is what we're calling them. I will tell you right now, our first year will be $100 million company. Mark my words, it'll probably be more than that. I'm being a little bit conservative because I figure
$100 million company. Let's say that did happen. I would certainly hate to see another lawsuit for them to deal with come out of a situation where they potentially, I don't know, because I'm not them and I'm not there and I don't know what they've said to their people, but I would hate to see her company take off, and that's a bit optimistic in a dying industry. I would hate to see the company face a lawsuit because of potentially taking people from Amare and Monat to now her MLM. I worry about how that is going to look and what her ex companies are going to think about that. Because I believe Amare just came out with their own fermented line, or they're about to.
That if I could do all of this 10 years ago, have a $25 million year without Instagram, without TikTok, and without automation and lead generation, what do you think we're going to do now? Giving people the tools that they need, because this industry is completely outdated and it has to catch up.
Sometimes when something's outdated, it's time to leave. Sometimes sometimes when you have a form of cancer in an industry, or maybe the industry is the cancer, it's okay that we kind of we put it away and we don't look back. It's, you know, it's not always bad when an industry dies. I think sometimes there's losses and it's hard, you know, but it's not all bad. It's okay. I gotta put in a new battery. I think unfortunately this is a bit of a fall from grace for her, because she has seen success in MLM, and now she's sitting here still saying, type glow in the comments so people can get more information on this. Like, it's a little bit sad.
With technology. So we are going to be those agents of change. Hi, you guys. Thanks so much. Would love for you to follow me. Please share this. But I want you to go listen to that interview with Roger. You know what? If you DM me, even if I were to put it in the DMs, the link still wouldn't come through. You would literally have to, you know, manually type it in. So go watch my Facebook from 2 days ago. It's the live that I did. It's still right up there. I want you to click on that very first link that I put in there, and I want you to watch him. Okay, now listen, if you know that, you know that the industry needs to change, you want to check out to see what we're doing, just drop in the comments that you want to glow, GLO, or DM me GLO, and I'll show you how we are changing already with automation automatically. So the great thing is, you guys, the tools are out there to help you increase in your first 30 days, 30% right off the bat. We have social proof of this already. So it's done. It's proven. It is time to bring the technology piece to this industry that we love. New generational marketing, new generational entrepreneurs. Are you guys ready? Let's saddle up.
I feel like there were people in the industry that were already doing that. So I don't think it's as innovative, unfortunately and surprisingly, as she thinks it is. This is a little bit of a disappointment, and I want to know specifically what you guys kind of feel about a top rep going from MLM, like being big in one MLM, to doing okay in another MLM, like Amare, and now creating her own MLM. Like, I think that's really interesting. I think her husband was trying to make a podcast or something. I don't know if anything ever really came from that. I don't know. I did see one of her daughter, I think, posted a video of her, and it did really well on TikTok. It was kind of funny, to be honest. But what did you guys think of this situation? Have you heard about her fermented skincare company? I'm gonna do shallow dive. If you like this video, give it a little likesy poo. If you have commentary for the class, leave that down below. And if you super like this video, share it with your besties, and make sure you're subscribed so you get to see all of my videos. Thank you guys again, and I will see you in the next one.